because like music got to me when I was young.
What's your name again?
Alexeypoblete.
Hi, I am alexeypoblete.
Wow, that was amazing.
Got friends, just some coworkers. That's all. Yeah, need your number, I don't like you. How you doing? It's an internet.
These two names started at the ages of 5 and 7 years old and are now 13 and 17 years old. Their careers are just about to get even bigger than they are now. And it's all about inspiration. So let's get inspired. Hi, Mark Ali here with Let's Learn Drums, a beginner's guide to the drum set, and markslessonsforkids.com. All right, in this video, I wanted to share with you the story of these two gifted musicians that have gone on to have achieved massive careers and very early on in their lives, okay? They've grown up so fast and have gone to achieve so many goals and dreams of theirs just simply by following principles that you can apply right now in your life. The reason why I'm talking about these two is to hopefully spark something inside of you, if nothing has already. The very thing that drives you to end up taking action, getting you excited about playing any instrument, especially drums and guitar. These two are proof of what can be accomplished if you choose to pursue this as your life's passion. There are 3 critical factors that we can all relate to achieve whatever we want to do no matter what. Number 1, master your craft. Number 2, work hard and stay focused. And number 3, stay true to yourself no matter what. Don't let anybody change you. We want to learn our instrument the best way we can, of course, and that should be, should be priority number 1. Then we need to stick with it and work harder than anyone else around us. We also need to never forget who we are, because it's easy to get distracted and let someone else change you if you let them. The reason why I recorded this video is to show you how being inspired and seeing anyone who is achieving massive accomplishments in their lives, it's just proof that you can achieve whatever you want to do. If you apply these principles while learning any instrument or craft, whatever you choose to do in your life, you will find success as well, I promise you. I've seen it more than once. These two musicians followed these steps at an early age, but you can apply these at any age. I started my career later on in life, and it was with a spark of inspiration and influence that drove me to pursue my passion as well as my dreams of becoming a professional drummer. And witnessing this in the form of 2 young kids, it was incredible. These two are more than just talents. They're the most generous, considerate, and business-savvy kids I've ever met in my whole life, and I'm lucky to have seen them grow to the monsters that they are now. Who are they? Their names are Owen Rivera and Alexeypoblete. I was lucky to have met these 2 talented kids when they were only 5 and 7 years old. The one thing that stood out about these 2 young geniuses is what I thought was really unique about them was not only their impressive potential and skills so young, but their senses of style and people skills. They were so polite, respectful, as well as confident. A lot had to do with their amazing parents and how supportive they were. They were incredible influences to them, and the proof of their parenting skills was right there. It was incredible. While they evolved, the music industry's top stars took notice, and they jumped on board their bandwagon because it was so awesome to see these kids grow. Legends like Patti LaBelle and drummers like Eric Singer from Kiss, Eric Seitz, who plays with Patti, Trey Cool from Green Day, Steve Ferroni, who was in Tom Petty's band, Tommy Lee from Motley Crue, artists like Alice Cooper, Graham Nash from Crosby, Stills, Nash & Young, Travis Barker, just to name a few. So first let's start off with a certain young lady out of Las Vegas, Nevada, named Alexeypoblete.
How long have you been playing the drum?
Almost 6 months.
Wow, that was amazing. Yeah. And I only counted 1 time using the cowbell.
Drum all day. I'm proud of my friends.
I'm proud of where I'm different. You can be the wow child. That's gonna be.
That's me.
Tell up on the straight, talking the custody back in the day. Forget you habits by the end of the day. I gotta think where the heart is. I don't reminisce or take riches. Take you to dinner, return to the pocket.
A good friend of mine named Eric Seitz, who plays drums for Patti LaBelle and Layla Hathaway, amongst many others, he put on this drumming competition called Next Great Drummer. This competition was held at different Sam Ash music store locations all over the country. I was involved at the time as a producer. First I started off as a contestant, long story, and we held a particular competition in Sam Ash around maybe 2010. It was her turn. She got on the drum throne and bam! We were in shock, but we were not surprised. This girl absolutely dominated the competition and ended up winning it all. She was so talented. Fast drumming skills, great, amazing player. It was just the beginning. Her parents were amazing. They let her just do her thing. The whole crowd was inspired, as well as us putting on the show. Our jaws were just dropped to the floor. After the first show, she came back the next year and won it again. So fast forward further from there, and all of a sudden she's on stage with Patti LaBelle, thanks to Eric Seitz. This amazing show has been such a great part of her life and set the tone for her whole career. So many things have happened from there on. She has now gone on to appear just everywhere. Another place was on stage with the legendary Stevie Wonder. Okay, I'm going to brag a little bit about this, just a little warning, but in 2011, I was in charge of putting together a group of djembe players. That hand drum you play with your hands, right? This closing song was A Time to Love, and Stevie puts it on about every year, around December. It's called House Full of Toys. It's always held at the Nokia Theater in Los Angeles, California. Alexey was included in that, of course, brought her on, and she just stole the show. Shortly after that, she decided to create her own drum covers, being inspired by her own music that she would listen to all the time. She would tackle very difficult songs, then play them perfectly. Shortly after that, she showed up in ad campaigns. Big ones, like with Gap Kids, with Ellen DeGeneres, worldwide marketing things. Music videos like DNCE, various TV spots, short films, other accomplishments. Fast forward to today, and she's her own solo artist. She signed to a management company with a new single out called COWORKERS, where she plays drums and sings at the exact same time. She even painted all the artwork on the walls in the video. She designed, produced, and edited it. All her own videos are done by her. She's also an actress. You can follow her, like her, subscribe, all that stuff on social media, of course. So just look her up, Google her, she's everywhere. It's incredible. This young woman who's now 17 years old, she's been achieving success since she was 7. It's amazing. She's not only just a great drummer, she's a great business savvy person. She's a marketing genius. It explains that little tattoo on her cheek she's had ever since that first day of the competition. That's marketing, branding, that's all her. Literally, anything that she chooses to do, she's successful at, thanks to the principles listed at the beginning of this video. Mastering her craft, working incredibly hard and being who she is, no matter what. It's pretty incredible stuff. And definitely, never forget this name, Alexeypoblete.
The first song I wrote is Lifetime of Death.
I ever had a handprint with cement trying to make a devil out of me. No me abandones, mi baby. No me abandones.
I met Owen and his parents when I was attending Musicians Institute in Hollywood, California, around 2007. I've always seen musicians and people visiting, walking the hallways of the school. All of a sudden, one day, I see this little kid walking around. He was with his parents. He was wearing a really cool outfit. He was watching the instructors conduct their classes. He had his own vibe going on. Come to learn, his parents had no influence on his wardrobe, and the decision to dress like that, it was all him. I was working a fair of some sort. Can't really exactly remember what, but I saw this awesome family and I approached them and introduced myself. The parents told me that he played drums and he also does a little bit of acting. I was intrigued. I went on to create a great and amazing long-standing relationship with the family. Eventually, they approached me to teach Owen how to play drums, and more like guide his talents a bit. We had many great, amazing drum lessons at my studio, and at the same time, he was also taking acting classes. He was progressing at a rate that I cannot describe, but he was doing it as an actor as well as increasing and getting better at his drum lessons. After that, he went on to get TV spots and commercials, and he was all of a sudden in demand. And then one day, the lessons just stopped. He had so many great instructors and people around him that were helping him grow and influencing him. And it was just a great support team around him, just cheering him on and just amazing stuff. Fast forward, and all of a sudden, he's in high demand. He landed some great projects and also wrote and produced his own original music. He could sing, play guitar, as well as act. This kid had it all. He still has it all. Not only was he brilliant, but he demonstrated a wise beyond his years approach to life. A realistic view of the world that would make you think at 6 years old at the time, he was more like going on 60. Throughout his growth, he evolved into this incredible individual, now 13 years old at the time of this video. He's a voice actor for Nickelodeon. He's the star of their hit TV show Super Wings, as well as other projects that are coming at you very soon. He is also an incredible solo artist with tons of original music he wrote, sang, playing guitar. He has tons of cover songs online that he created brilliantly, and he did it modeling after the legendary artists of the past. He has big name drummers on his music. Said, come play drums for me. Guys like Alice Cooper's, Glenn Sobel, Tom Petty's, Steve Ferroni, and Eric Seitz, who played drums on his music as well. Being born Puerto Rican, he's bilingual, and you can definitely see him as an international superstar someday. You know, on Instagram where you can see those stories and you type in drummer, there's 3 pictures, animated pictures of him that you can send to your friends. I mean, the sky's the limit for Owen, and we're incredibly excited to see what he does next. Be sure to follow him on all his social media, and don't worry, I'm going to list them all in the description at the end of this video. Never forget his name, Owen Rivera. In conclusion, the big takeaway here is that Alexey and Owen's stories are amazing examples of just how much dedication to your craft, hard work, and staying consistent with who you are really and truly pays off. It opens up so many doors. Staying humble and real, as well as insightful and forward thinking, the world of social media can create false realities. And the idea is to be as real as possible and think long term. Also, never give up on your dreams. Owen and Alexey stay on a path of genuine love for their craft, and they put that first above anything else. Lessons we can all learn from and follow suit to achieve anything we want to do. It's incredible, and I thank you for watching this video. If you've liked the video and you want to subscribe, go ahead, do all the things that help push this channel forward and all the good stuff we need on this platform. And please stay inspired, work hard, and never give up. We will see you at the next video.